Without a brand personality, you can't connect with your audience. How can you make your brand feel relatable, like you're actually connecting with your potential customers?
I think a lot of that has to do with how can you appeal to your target audience, right? Like you've done your research, you know what they like, you know what they trust. So that's really the key, who they trust. And the way a lot of brands do brand strategy and to really build that brand persona is by, embodying a person who your audience could trust with that specific issue, right? So if you are a tech company, you want to convey that, that confidence, that really motivated, inspirational energy. Where if you're like maybe a healthcare brand or a wellness brand, you want to convey you're a calm, a guru, a person who you can trust, a friend who you can, confide to. And I see a lot of brand successfully does this by, employing influencer, people who already have a brand persona and associating the brand with like these influencers to kind of build up their already existing audiences. But also you can see some other brand do this by, really catering that copy, that voice, the way they speak to their audiences, the way they, communicate and how they do it is very important also.
So let's think about a company like Nike. What would you explain is their brand persona?
Okay, if you look at Nike, it's really easy to pin down once you look at who they are sponsoring. Who are they sponsoring? Like top athlete. They got people like LeBron James. They used to be a big sponsor for the Williams sister. So you really see that they are really embodying the spirit of like these top athletes at the very top level. But they're using it as kind of like this inspirational icon, right? They want to be the people who inspire you to get out and run. They want to be that inspirational leader who, tell you to get out the house and, run, exercise, do all these kind of sport activity. And that's really like how they are building the brand. Is very inspirational, very confident. You can see that throughout all their marketing material, using very bold letter, a lot of sport, a lot of confidence. And that's all that element come together to create this very concrete persona that you can feel, that you can talk to, that you can feel like you can connect to. And if you think about Coeus, you can see that it's really important for you to find the right people to talk to, right? Like your guests, because they are, in a sense, your brand persona, like extension of them. Who you pick is very vital to your brand image.
Yeah, exactly. Like at Coeus, you'll see the people that we have a part of our collective are very inspiring and motivated and aren't afraid to start something new, build something new that can really impact and change our future. And that's how we present our brand persona. We want to be innovative. We want to be creative. We really want to inspire people with ideas to actually turn that into something real. And by, interviewing people who we feel are very creative and motivated, we inspire our audience to also do what they're doing and actually turn their ideas into an actual business and create change.
So that's a potential downfall to this also that I think a lot of brands need to be careful about. If you look at like major player on YouTube, right? These big influencer, once you invest in them and they, got caught in some kind of scandal or, they got some controversy, it's going to be like toxic waste to your brand. A good example that I always point to is like Twitter. Or X. Once advertiser like look at Musk and like, this is kind of icky actually, they immediately pull out. This is because like once you are associated with something really bad, it's really damaging to your brand persona. You're going to be connected whether you want it or not with the people you invested in. So that's why a lot of brand is very precious and very intentional about who they sponsor and about who they associate themselves with. Even, platform, big platform like Twitter or X.
Yeah, exactly. Even apart from just the people that we're interviewing at Coeus, we want to build a brand that really embodies what we're trying to inspire people to do.
And you do that by, building community, right? Like by really following your own example. You talk to people who are master of their field, who are top of their field, but also you're in a kind of sense doing the same climb, doing the same journey as a lot of the audience. So I found that very interesting and I think a really big brand strategy and a big part of what made up the Coeus persona.
Exactly. We're intentionally building a collective whose values align with our audience's values.
Let it all